Uh, you could see Nifty has broken the resistance and moved to the major resistance level. Okay, so this was the last low, which has broken below, and price had tried to again and again fell from there. Now again, it has come back to this level. So here you can get the resistance first. So whatever it could be. So what we can see is in our stocks, right? So we had Coal India, L&T, and Ultratech Cement. Okay, in the long direction, right? And also we were observing what our clients would do. Okay, so these three and one more again, total four numbers were there in our list uh, for the long direction. Okay, and EMP, HCL Tech, Airtel, and Eternal. These four were in the short side. Okay, so so as per the Nifty movement, what we could see is that price is trying to in the up direction, right? So with that basis, what we could see here is that uh, Coal India. Okay, long. So, okay. Last time it has fallen from here. Whatever it could. So what you could see is that Coal India. So we got our entry here. Okay. So this is the first 5 minutes candle, right? So first 5 minutes candle um, will act as the range. Okay. So high, low. So these two things will act as the range, and these levels can be used for the trade if we are looking for the breakout kind of thing. Okay. Here, could see there's a reduction in volume, and see we were expecting price to break out from this level, right? Okay, as we discussed in the last video. So we were looking to take the trade above this level. So this is, if we see any breakout kind of thing, breakout indication. So where there we were trying to take the trade. Okay. So what we could see is that so price went sideways. Okay, in this zone, price went sideways. You could see after the sideways behavior, so price has broken the range on the outside. You could say with volume. Okay, so if price is breaking the range in the up direction, and we are also trying to take that breakout trade. So this was the level where you could have taken the entry. Okay, and for us, SL was placed at the close of yesterday, not exact close. It is a LTP of the last session. Okay, so this is where we have placed our SL. So we could have placed our SL below this. So we were supposed to place our SL below this level. So for the nearest level was this one. So we placed the SL at this previous day LTP, and this was the entry we got. And we were expecting 1:4 because we was supposed to move till this level. So we were expecting 1:4. But what happened is that Nifty has reached the major resistance level, right? So, and we're also in the market uh, actually was showing the intention of moving in the down direction, right? So in that scenario, to stay in the long trade is not a good thing. Okay. So anyhow, it gave 1:3. Uh, so now what we could see is that see, it has formed the resistance now. So we will have to exit it. Okay. Yeah. So it's 2.5. Have to close. This will be the way. So we'll wait and see. So price will come back and hit this level. So there we can exit. Okay. Because price market is also the important resistance level. Even though it has shown the intention of moving in the up direction, in the last session also it has shown that okay, it has broken the resistance, first resistance, second resistance, third resistance also. Uh, but it has come to the major resistance level. So that is why uh, not only that, so after coming here, it has formed the resistance also. Okay, since it has formed the resistance here, so it is better to exit. Okay, with whatever the reward we get. So it is better to close out it because market has shown the intention of moving down. So, okay, if it really doesn't want to move in the down direction, I don't think it would have made the new swing low. Okay, so since it has made the new swing low, uh, either it will try to continue in the down direction or it will go sideways. If it doesn't want to move in the down direction, it can also go to the sideways also. So that probability is high. So that is why staying in the long trade is not a good thing. Okay. And when it comes to LNT, so you could see LNT. So here we could see LNT has LNT also formed the range with the first 5 minutes candle, and it was broken, but that it didn't break with the volume. So there was no volume in the breakout. Okay. So that is why we were waited. We could see there is a support formation here. Okay. So support has formed above this level, and we are looking for the breakout here, right? So if the support has formed, either it has to break the resistance and move in the direction. Okay. So after this support, it has found the resistance, and if it had broken this resistance here, so we could have taken the entry there. But what happened is it did come back to this level, so it was not supposed to fall below this level. Okay, so if it has to move in the upward direction, it should stay above this level. So that's why this is where you could have taken the entry. Okay, so this is where our entry was. So after the resistance, it didn't move in the upward direction, it directly come to the support level. So this was the entry. But what happened is if we make our entry over here, so since there is no breakout, there's no volume in this breakout also, you can't keep our SL here. Okay, can't place our SL here. Okay, so for that we know that open price will act as support and resistance, right? So this is the major level. Price supposed to stay above this level. It has to move in the up direction. So it should stay above this level. So that's why I will place our SL at open. Okay, so just below open. So it will be 0.4%. So that is why what we can do is that, okay, so if it's 0.45%, so we can reduce it to 0.3%. So here we can place the order when price was falling. So we were expected, no? So we were expected price to reject from this level. So that's why directly we were placed as our entry here and our SL. See, always SL is fixed. We cannot modify. So if you want to place the SL, we should identify the SL and we have to place the SL only below that level. Okay. So we can't move the SL. So whatever we have to adjust with the entry price. So it was discussed in the previous session also. And in the yesterday also, I have discussed the same thing. Okay. Yesterday, day before that, yesterday also. Okay. So you could see. So just 0.3% always below 0.6. Normally, I prefer 0.2%. So in this kind of scenario, okay, 0.3% is also okay. So because you could see here, this is the last time as fallen from this level. So this was also matching. Okay. So at this high, the entry was placed. Okay. This was placed and 1 is to 4. So we got our 1 is to 4 and at the time, the same time, Nifty was at also the resistance level. So 1 is to 4. So this was the end of the trade in LNT. Okay. So with respect to Coal India, so we are not exited it. Okay. So this is the 436. Okay. So if it comes to 436, we will exit at 436. Otherwise, what we can do is that we could see this is the support now. So this was another support. So price support should take the support from this level. Otherwise, what will happen? See, you could see the selling zone has formed. You could see selling zone has formed. So in case price break this level, okay, in case price break this level and close below this level, then you will exit at this level, 330, 434. Okay. Mhm. Wait, Coal India, as of now, we could see in the short term it has from the lower low. Okay. So that is why, and also market was in the down direction. So this was gaining the momentum. Uh, so that is why we were trying to exit at with less this one profit. Okay, because it was also in the down direction, right? In the short term, it was making lower low. So what can happen is that it can continue to farm the lower. Okay, at any point of time. So that is why we can't to hold the uh, stock till it give out the expected target. So that is 1 to 4. Since it was supposed to move till this level, if it really wants to move in the up direction, it will first hit this level. Okay, strongly. So unless price hit this level, we cannot guarantee that it will continue to move in the up direction. Okay. So in these scenarios, if it doesn't move, okay, so it was supposed to move quickly. So with all this breakout, see, you could see there's a volume, there's a volume. Okay. So you also see, you could see whenever volume comes, should have keep moving because it is near the resistance zone. Okay, it cannot slow down. Okay. So the slowdown indicates that okay, there may be loss of momentum in the long side and also price is at the resistance zone. Okay. So at any point of the time, you can see the sellers. So that is why uh, holding this kind of stock where uh, resistance is formed and we are in the long side, uh, that will be difficult. Okay. So guys, you could see it has broken below now. So now what we will do is that price close below this. Okay, in case price close below this. So this will be our target and we will move our target to 1 is to 5. Okay. So in case for our bad luck, if it moves back, we'll exit at costly. Okay. We'll exit at costly. LNT we got 1 is to 4. Okay. In Coal India, we were supposed to get 1 is to 4, but we did not do that momentum. So we are taking 1 is to 5 and closing. Okay. The Ultratech Cement has come to the support. Okay, so it shouldn't have happened actually, which it is trying to hit the support. And this time, you see, in the last two times, so the support was identified in this candle. Okay, so price had moved above this level and taken the support in on this, and this just it was taking the support. Now it was supposed to move without hitting this, but again it did come back and it hit this level. Maybe it indicates that okay, as of now there's no enough strength to move the up direction, so you can avoid this stuff. And the Reliance also, you could see that it has got rejected at our level. It won't able to break up this level. Okay, and Infi was supposed to fall from here actually. Otherwise, it should have broken this. So, but it did directly come to this level. So, if market was in down direction, obviously it could have fallen from here. But it did not happen. It's been this buying formation. Okay. If market continues to stay in the upside, maybe it can take a support from here and we can also move. But we might take that trade in the in this okay, because this was the stock which is identified to take the trade in the short side. So this is not in our this is not as per our hypothesis, which are supposed to be in the down direction. So we don't touch it. Even this one also is certain. But later you could see the difference between Infosys, HCL Tech, Bharti Airtel, and Eternal. Okay. Infosys was also in the down direction, HCL Tech was also in the down direction, Bharti Airtel and Eternal. So in these four stocks, what could see is that could see Nifty, sorry, Infosys. Infosys has broken the last resistance which was formed in this down direction. Okay. You could see yesterday itself it has broken and closed below. And HCL Tech also did the same thing. Okay, you see this is the selling zone. Okay, so it was formed long selling zone. It was closed above this. Okay, so these two, Infosys and HCL Tech, these two have had shown the strength in the up direction. Okay, by closing above the last seller. Okay, by closing above the last sellers, it has shown the they have shown the strength in the up direction. Okay, Infosys and etc. But when it comes to Bharti Airtel, you could see it is closed below the range, means resistance. Okay, it's simply closed below the resistance. You could see this one also. Okay, this was the last leg and said round, right? So this was also closed below this level. Even though if you could see here the selling zone, price has closed inside. So here it had not shown the that much of strength. So if market, by suppose, uh, if we want to move, if you want to take the trade in the up direction and that too in these kind of stocks, so you have to select Infosys and HCL because they have shown the intention of moving in the up direction in the end of the day session. Okay, that's the quickly. You should not take, but you could see the how price reacts, how price give the uh, indication that okay, in which direction price may try to move. Okay, So this Excel Tech and Infosys moving in the direction, it's not a shocking thing because it had already told us that they have already told us that okay, maybe it want to move in the direction because in the last session, at the end of the day, there was some positive momentum had happened, right? Okay. So, but when it comes to Bharti Airtel and Eternal, it was very different. Okay. So, if you wanted to take the trade in the down direction, maybe these two were the better option. This how we should identify. So, we got 1 to 4 in the LNT and in Coal India. Coal India is not ready to give us any profit. So, if it comes to cost, because see, already our SL has moved to the cost. So once price move hit the resistance, we have moved our SL to cost. So now we want to exit. Okay. So it was about to give our exit here, but it didn't because it has formed the selling zone, right? So we could see. That's why after forming the selling zone also, it should have come back to this level. Instead, it has broken down. So you could see. So that is why we have moved our target to this level. So it is taken out now. Okay. So it has exited. So we got 1:5 in Coal India, and in LNT we got 1:4. Okay. Mm, that's done for the day, and we got what we want. Okay. So thank you. Um, I will close the day. Okay. So it's done for the day, and I will close my shop, and I will leave. Bye. Meet you.